Hey guys, it's funny. Today I didn't want to say nothing. I'm tired, and they just say just talk, and I still have no idea what I'm gonna say because I'm very happy. I'm very happy, and so what is it that I wanna talk? I wanna talk about how people is actually changing their mindset. Yes, people is graduating in this school of life, I realize. Before, remember the burning of the witches and everything, when people were afraid to talk. They will be called mad or crazy or witches or whatever. There will be tagged something different out of society because society was specifically parameter into a certain patterns of behavior, and if you don't follow it, then you are different. You're an outcast. Now people is realizing that that's fucking bullshit, and that following a pattern that somebody else, a power, put on you, sometimes doesn't work. And so people are realizing that, and a lot of people is starting to seek further knowledge, which is amazing. And what's my point with this? I have no idea. All I want to say is that the further you dig into knowledge, the deeper of understanding you're going to acquire, and the further you're going to get into your life, into your improving yourself. And that's not just in a specific area, economic or family-wise or relationship. No, it's in your soul purpose. The more information and the more knowledge and the more wisdom, because knowledge is nothing if you don't apply the wisdom, if you don't actually internalize it. The more you internalize it and you use it in your everyday life, the higher you're going to get in the hierarchy of knowledge, of wisdom. And when you do that, you are actually helping your own soul. And by helping your own soul upgrading, you're helping your ancestors upgrading. You're releasing them from their own limitations because they gave you that. You inherit that from them. So by acquiring the wisdom here, you're releasing them from the past, and you're actually helping your future generations. So do that not only for yourself, get the knowledge of wisdom for your future generations. Realize that you are not here to follow the parameters. You're here to be yourself, your own soul. Not to be afraid of what other people think, not to follow patterns of behavior, not to hold a flag and follow the rules of what you believe that you belong to just because you want to be belonging into a group. That's not you. Release yourself from that. It's a lonely path, I said. But if you release that, then you're going to find freedom. Once I read in the book from Freud, Illusion and its Text Contents, and he said the second the Western countries realize that they are not sheltered into this stupid nest and they decided to fly by themselves, it's going to be painful. But then they're going to realize that they are the ones in control. Funny thing, that line stuck with me and I did not understand it until now. The second that you realize that you are on your own, you take power of yourself. You realize who you are and how important you are, and you stop looking for other entities to protect you from the powers of the government or whatever to protect you. When you realize that you are in control and everybody realizes the same thing, gosh, the world will be completely different. So start regaining your power. Realize how powerful you are, how important you are, because it's not only going to change your life is going to improve like you have no idea. Not only that, if you're into spiritual things, you don't want to have to reincarnate into the same thing, because life is a school of learning. So when you die, you restart again on the same level that you died, and it's like that's called a course. Like you come back and come back again until you, in here, the material world, realize it and improve yourself. It's your job. You're right here, right now. You're in the playground. Let's start playing. Let's start suffering. Let's start commit errors. That's what life is all about. And learn from them and continue. Don't get stuck into the comfort zone. That's a course. You'll never grow. You live in the limbo, in the, what is it called? The in between hell and heaven, the purgatory. Don't live in the comfort zone. It's comfortable, but don't live with the demon because you already know it. No, jump into the unknown. Be brave. Nothing is going to happen to you, my friend. You're going to improve. That's the only thing that's going to happen. So I'm going to leave it like that. Very abstract. And they just wanted me to throw a bunch of paints into this random talking. But if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. And I leave it as that. Have a great night.